Well, I was gonna say welcome to the building, but I'm in your building right now.
All good.
Yo, welcome to another episode of Head Over Heels. It's your boy Bread and our lovely guest
Peace.
Patchouli.
Young Peace Patchouli, aka Peace on Set, aka UGRR, aka whatever you want to call me.
Even Jedi.
Jedi, yeah, aka Jedi. What else we got in there? Peace Pandas. It's a lot. It's a lot.
So where did the names come from? I always wanted to ask you this.
Okay, so Jedi, that came from when I was in middle school. Technically, it was like a all grade school because it was like, I want to say it was like pretty much elementary through, 12th grade. So this was in Nashville. I had some homies in Nashville and we were called the Geek Squad. You know what I'm saying? We would go around freestyling and stuff like that. And, with my technical abilities and stuff like that.
Okay.
Let me stop. But look, for real, but that's where I got the name Jedi from.
Okay.
You
Okay. You stay in contact with your boys from 10?
You know what? I ain't heard from him in a minute. Shout out to Raphael and shout out to Dante. Yep. He went by Samurai 7. I forgot Dante's name. Raphael Samurai 7. But yeah, them was the homies.
I ain't gonna lie, them names is kind of, they gruesome.
You know what I'm saying? Them the homies though. You feel me?
Okay.
We was young, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's why I had to switch it up.
Okay. Peace Patchouli.
Now that just came from my personality, I came up with that on my own because I felt like pretty much I was trying to promote more of a peaceful and positive message. And because of that, that's where the name came from. And I was looking for something to go with peace, because I feel like peace was just, it felt,
Broad.
yeah, and it just felt like, I guess to the point or whatever, and just one word. I don't know. I wanted to go with 2 words. So and then I ain't gonna lie. Back in the day, I was a big Wiz Khalifa fan, and so that made me wanna, do something a little funky with the name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Different.
Right.
Okay, that's a bet. Kids?
Yeah, I got one son. He's 5, just turned 5. He I love that boy to death. He's spoiled.
By dad and mom?
Both sides.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I know Greg be like, yeah, I can't wait to get my grandson.
Yeah, he spoiled him too much. Too much.
That's what granddaddy's gonna do, grandparents gonna do.
Yeah, and that's his first too, so they go a little over the top sometimes, but shout out to them though, you know what I'm saying? They make sure he's straight.
That's what's up. Any girlfriends, any sneak links, any
At the moment, no,
Okay.
I am currently looking,
Okay.
but really, I'm trying to look for something serious right now. I'm not trying to, I'm really not just trying to fool around. It just really ain't never been me. I'm like a one-woman man. That's just me.
Okay.
I like relationship.
My boy like relationships.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. So, what part of the relationship would you think is like the best aspect of it?
I think it's just that companionship, laughing together, having a good time, and even in the bad times, just being able to go through hard times with somebody and, make it to the other side, stuff like just that companionship.
Okay, do you believe love is a choice or a feeling?
A little bit of both, but I feel like most of the time, if it's a feeling, it's probably like physical attraction. So it's like, it's deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? So, but that is part of it. Don't get me wrong. You got to be attracted to your person, but I wouldn't say that. It's completely just based on your feelings. You know what I mean?
Okay, I think that love is definitely a choice.
I mean, true, right.
I feel like it's a choice because the person I love, I still love them, but the motherfucker might get on my nerves a little
Right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, it's something that you have to continue to be like, you gotta wake up every day and be like, do I love this motherfucker? Yeah, I still love him. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
So I believe love is a choice.
I agree with that. Because like you say, you gotta choose who you gonna be with.
That's a fact. So, what qualities would you be looking into?
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Boy, Brett with the questions.
That's a good one. Qualities I'm looking for. I guess I'll say somebody who's understanding, willing to grow. They're not too complacent where they at. Somebody who pretty much gonna love you through, thick and thin. Who's not gonna just let one little thing be the deal breaker, whether that be, communication. Now I understand cheating and stuff. That's not, I'm not a cheater. I don't do nothing like that, or lying and stuff like that. But if it comes to like, maybe I missed a text or a call, like, be a little understanding now. Just be a little understanding.
You be getting those.
Yeah, like, just be a little understanding to me. Like, I go to work, I got a son, I raised my son, like, and sometimes when I get off of work, I just be wanting to chill. I mean, so just.
You need your personal time.
Right, be patient with me, that's all. Be a little patient with me. I'm really looking for that unconditional love, pretty much. Somebody who's gonna love me even when I may be wrong or I may not be doing what they want me to do or whatever, you still gonna love me because, you with me. And I'm gonna reciprocate that same energy.
Okay, I feel that.
Because like you said, sometimes you don't get on my nerves, you feel me? But
man,
I'm gonna still love you.
Hey man, I can say, man, honestly, I'll be looking at other relationships and stuff like that. I'll be like, yo, I'm so glad I don't go through half the shit y'all going through right now, bro.
Right.
I mean, it'd be peace on earth where I'm at, man. Yeah, it'd be peace on earth.
Right. Compared to other situations,
what,
absolutely.
man? I walk in the house, I don't hear no yelling, no nothing. I hop on my P5, I get food, I get drink, and I get loved. And I don't have to hear none of that complaining stuff. And I love it.
And that's all men ask for. That's all we ask for.
Yeah, but I mean, I know we're very simple, but no, don't want to take it there a little bit.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. It's just we're just too different. We're different. So I can't really explain women because I'm not a woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The women's intuition, I believe that is a thing. That's definitely a thing. The nurturing, that's a thing.
Right.
So I mean, there are certain aspects of a woman that us men cannot do, But I just think that in this generation, it's a lot of competition. Like a woman want to be.
And I was gonna get there, yeah. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. So this social media got their hands gassed up. They got it gassed up. So, I don't mind providing for my lady, and I don't mind doing for my lady. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, you gotta have realistic expectations, especially in the day and age we live in and all of that. Like, come on now, you gotta cut me a little bit of stuff.
I'm gonna be real with you. To all the ladies and the women out there, y'all all are beautiful. I said this since I was 5 years old. Y'all all beautiful in your own ways. So, because beauty is just everywhere, we got to get more than just the beauty part.
Right.
We want to see personality. We want to see who you really is.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you need healing, then, let me see who you really is. But don't get me wrong. I can't just hop on them. It can't hop on us.
Yeah.
Because we got to, I don't know what's up our young niggas.
Oh yeah.
Yo, like I'm like they terrible too.
I can't even co-sign that.
I can't co-sign that.
I can't co-sign that now.
I'm a '90s baby.
That's why. See, this is
90s
why.
man.
If anybody who know me, y'all know I do not be on the internet. Like y'all do not see me post. Y'all don't see me do none of that. If
you want to know some funny shit, bro? Mm-hmm. Okay, so the other night I had went to the bar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about I'm all white down. I'm fresh.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm coming through that bitch. So I hear some girls in the background. Oh, that's the Marcus line. Like I'm like, dang, like you made me feel like a superstar in this bitch. But in my head they started giggling and shit. So I'm like, okay, yeah, that's what y'all do. I mean, that's what it is. But you know, I go in, start seeing some people. Well, I'm one of those, like, if I'm going to a function, I'm in and out. I'll show face, 10, 15 minutes, I'm out.
But see, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, but even to go that far, like,
not every function. Now, if you function tonight, we got an older crowd, everybody chilling, whatever the case may be, I'll stay. But if I just see anything, any ratchet stuff, any of that, I'm gone. I'm out of there.
I'm out of the door.
Man, yeah, because
I probably ain't even come in the door.
Bro. Because people be tweaking, man. Like, they don't know how to have a good time without having to do something.
And that's what I'm saying. And I feel like a lot of people, it's more about how it looked to other people. So it's like, you really only going out just to say you went out. You know what I'm saying? Just to say, hey, look at me, I'm out, you know, living my life or whatever. But in reality, you still got the bills and that baby crying at the crib and all of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I feel
it's
that.
fake, you know what I mean? That's why I don't like social media like that, you know what I mean? Like, except for like certain content that's pushing positive, you know, stuff. Because then it's like, okay, y'all at least trying to educate the people a little bit. But, you know, a lot of the time, just people just, you know, ratchet behavior.
Man.
Ratchet activity.
Outside.
All the time.
Bald-headed hoe shit.
All the time. And I understand having a little fun. That ain't what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Have a little fun. But at the same time, you know, you got to, you know your limits and stuff like that. Don't be trying to overdo it. And that's why, like, you know, like going back to what you were saying, you made me think about that when you said you was all fresh, head to toe, all white. But, you know, I could do that, you know, put it all on and be cool or whatever, but I'm not going to post a picture and be like, hey, look what I got on. That just ain't me. You feel me? Like, I do it for real life. You feel me? I do it to step out and for people to get reaction from people, not to go on the internet and get reaction.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I've done a little bit of both.
Yeah, and
I do a little bit of both.
And that's what I'm learning is that it's okay to do it in moderation.
Yeah. Like an everyday thing.
Yeah. Right.
No, time out now.
Unless it's your job.
Once we get this bag. Then
yeah. That's your job. Yeah. That's a whole different thing. That's your job, and you pay to model and you pay to advertise these companies and these brands and stuff. That's a whole different situation. But what I'm saying is, everyday regular people posting all this stuff that ain't got nothing to do with them because they think they an influencer. But, you know, in reality, you're not really trying to be an influencer. You're not taking it serious to be an influencer. You're just doing it to get likes and reactions and stuff like that. But that's what I'm getting at.
Well, yeah, but you got guys like Charleston White. Like, this man's like got a whole character out there.
Right.
That everybody be reacting to, and that's not even who he is.
And you know what? You're right about that too, you know, but
that's not even who he is for real.
But see, and then that just goes back to what's real and genuine and authentic. That goes back to that, you know, a lot of people doing it for the bag, you know. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what they want, for black people to, you know, act ignorant for the bag.
Yeah.
You know, that's really what it is.
Yeah.
Don't come for me, by the way. Because I know, you know, they don't like to hear that.
I mean, that's real talk.
They don't like to hear that.
I don't care if 10 people see it. If it touched their life, then hey, I did my job, bro. That's what it is, bro.
Right. And I just wish there was more of that out there. You know, that's why I mess with the podcast and what you got going on, because it's like, you know, every time I see a clip, it's like, you know, something positive, you know, something just, or it could be something funny, but, you know, it's not like tearing people down or, you know, just talking about the negative and the ratchet and what's going on. You know what I mean? It's like wholesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
we need more of that.
I mean, yeah, it's just getting our communities back together, dog.
Right.
Like a lot of people, like my boy Quan said in this episode that's dropping this week, he was like, bruh, he said something at the end of it. He was like, bruh, this is for all y'all niggas that always want to act gangster. Like, bro, you don't have to be gangster. Just be yourself.
Right.
Like, don't get me wrong. As kids, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, let's be real. We all was riding around listening to that Chief Keef.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
When it first dropped, we was all listening to Chief
Yeah.
Keef. Let's keep it a band.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we knew that was just music. You know what I'm saying? We knew how to separate the music and just having fun listening to the music than, you know, trying to turn that into our lifestyles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's a moral code. We don't got that no more, man.
You're right.
We don't got the moral code no more.
That's the biggest thing right there.
Yep, moral code.
That's why you got the OFs and all that too.
Man. Listen, I be hearing so many, and this is one thing that I do want to do with the podcast, like going to a big city, nighttime. All the ladies outside, you know.
Oh, talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
We're gonna do that too. But just get a perspective from them, and enjoy the city life.
Yeah.
And just, you know what I'm saying, I know it's like some people can't like go out because they got responsibilities and stuff, but just a lens through our eyes what's really going on outside.
Right.
You know,
Right.
So that's the go to say. I mean, just diversity.
And that's a good way to get out there as well, because, you know, for people who don't know who you are, you know, you out there talking to people and stuff, they're gonna wanna tap in, you know. They're gonna be like, okay, who's this guy that's asking me these questions?
Now I'm gonna be honest with you, and it's something I picked up from work. You know, you just gotta be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Like
Right.
stepping out and being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Saying what's up to people. I mean, you know me, bro.
Yeah,
I don't care,
right,
bro.
right.
I'll pull up.
Right.
I pulls up. But, you know, for some people it's challenging.
Right, yeah. Like, I'm not the best at, you know, pulling up the functions where, you know, I may not be known and stuff like I really don't do stuff like that. But, you know, at the same time, you know, there has been situations where I got to do that, you know, in order to network or whatever it may be. So, you know, it's I feel like depending on who you are as a person, like whether you're introvert or extrovert, there's some type of middle ground for you to figure it out. You know what I mean? Because like you said, you do gotta get out. You are gonna have to be uncomfortable eventually.
Bro, yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, like
It's gonna happen. Even right now, look, it took me a minute to get this thing set up. I'm sitting there trying to make sure everything's perfect and blah blah blah. Like it's you know, because I'm mindful of what I put on the internet. You know, maybe not everybody else, but I'm very mindful about what I put on the internet. And I think that's another thing. Like, I can go back to that, to the posts and stuff. How people just be posting some crazy stuff they know they would never say in real life. You know what I'm saying? Or even be talking about in real life.
Yeah.
But you put it on the internet because you want a reaction. Like I said, like especially when it comes to like, you know, girls talking about sex and all this other stuff.
Man,
but,
I ain't gonna lie. That day, I ain't gonna lie. That shit do me crazy.
But let a dude slide in. You know, everybody. Put it this way. This is a good one. If you want the pussy, just say that. You know what I'm saying? And then you slide in there, hey, I just want to go. And then, what you think this is? Blah, 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 block me. You know, stuff like that. So it's just like, if you know that's not you.
But I ain't gonna lie, though. For them to be like that, bro, some niggas out here is weird, though. Some dudes is weird. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, at first, I was like, these ones just tripping. But then, you know, I started paying attention to it. I'm like, well, damn, you know, maybe them being halfway crazy isn't so bad.
And I get that too.
I ain't gonna just blame see, I got to blame both. I can't blame I gotta blame everybody because everybody got part of it.
Yeah, I agree with that. Now, as far as like, you know, the stalker, weirdo, blah blah blah, I don't condone that. But what I'm saying is,
see, for the dudes that's like out there doing that, bro, I'll tell anybody, even the little chunk boy that's 5-6 years old that nobody want to play with. Hey, bro. And they say you turn into the adult that you wish you would have had as a kid.
Right.
That's if anybody hasn't heard that saying, that's what it is. You turn into the adult that you wish you would have.
Especially after becoming a dad, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I see that.
Yep. And so, pretty much, I lost what we was talking about.
We was at the point of, pretty much, how like you saying one thing, you know. Anyway, back to the weird. That's what it was. It was the weirdo dudes. And
yeah. My advice for them, bro, like, only thing I need for you to do is to understand this. For us men, it's a numbers game.
Right.
bruh, this for this one girl, I guarantee you, I can get 100,000 lookalikes, and you'll be like, oh dang, she's a little different than this one, but she looks similar. Or I might like this type of you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't gotta be stuck on one girl. Now I understand y'all got history, y'all got ties and stuff like that. Y'all got kids together.
Right.
You know, it makes the situation a whole lot more complex. Right. And you know what I'm saying? You got family information and stuff like that too. So I get that.
And this is not saying everybody, but there is an exception to some of those females out there. Y'all know who y'all are, who like to, you know, lead a guy on too. So you got to, you know, like you said, you got to put the blame on both sides. Because sometimes women, you know, get your money, get your time, your energy, your effort, everything, and then still try to like play you off to the side. Like,
that's why, bro. That's why you see so many niggas not really care about female nowadays, bro. The only thing we care about is going to get the bag and bettering ourselves
at this point, because it's very hard to date these days. It really is. It's hard to date. It is, because it's like I said, like I feel like, well, I can't speak for all men, but like I said, for me, I'm looking for like stability and stuff like that. But I feel like a lot of women are looking for opportunities.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We looking for that one, boom, this special, boom, that's it. She looking for, okay, let me get all my options lined up right here and see which option gonna be the best for me. But while I'm looking for that, I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, tax everybody for my time type thing. You know what I'm saying?
It's rough.
Very rough. But that's why, you know, like I said.
That's when I just start being on that other shit. Hey, I'm focused on me.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's where I'm at right now. But at the end of the day, you just want to be the best version of yourself. So once you continue to be the best version of yourself, it's going to attract, bro.
Right, and you know, it's funny. I thought about it the other day. I'm like, you know, because I feel like I've attracted a certain kind of woman. You know what I'm saying?
I know I attract a certain type of women.
A lot of the women.
All the women I attract is crazy. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's just crazy.
A lot of the women I deal with got attitude. So it's
mine too.
And I'm just so chill, and I feel like it pisses them off even more. You know what I'm saying?
Like, it do. I promise you it do, bro. Like, let Keith start arguing with me and stuff like that. I'm in there.
See, and I mean, but at the end of the day,
that's just who I am, bro.
But I'm not right. I'm not finna yell at you. I'm not finna put my hands on you. I ain't finna do none of that. Like, it's just like either A, we gonna talk like adults and figure this out, or B, it is what it is. But I'm not gonna, you know, I don't match that energy. I know. You know,
don't get me wrong. There was a point in time where I used to.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't. But at the same time, this is my thing. Like, I ain't gonna lie, and this might be a little petty compared, you know, for y'all, but. The most for me, I ain't gonna lie, I got a slick mouth. You know what I'm saying? So I might say some slick stuff, you know, here and there that I know might irritate you a little bit, but I'm not gonna raise my voice. You feel me? I'm not gonna raise my voice. I ain't gonna call you out your name. I ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah. And see, and another thing, like, you know how you got them hateful exes and stuff like that. Yeah. Like, bro, like, nah. This is, if a girl asked me about my exes or anything like that, and I had to grow into this. Mm-hmm. This is exactly what the statement I'm going to say. She was a great woman to me. When we were together, we had great times. Unfortunately, we didn't match each other going. But, I mean, she's a wonderful woman. I wish her the best of luck.
Right, and that's maturity, because at the end of the day, I don't have no bad blood, and nobody should have bad blood for any of your exes, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like you said, it didn't work. It is what it is. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Some people do take it to another extreme.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Every situation.
I used to do it, so I can't really say that. I used to do that.
But if it was literally like y'all just couldn't, you know.
I mean, that's cool. And then I tell them, like, at the end of the day, guess what we did? We tried it. It's not a regret. Right. We tried it. Right. We seen what it was like. It was good. There were some issues that we didn't want to really work out. You know, we been off as friends, and she still, you know, whatever. You know.
That's another thing that I'm realizing too. I think a lot of women go for a certain type of guy, even though they know they're not good for them. I don't be understanding that.
Break that down for them. Break it down for them.
Women chase after a certain kind of man.
Okay. Speak it.
Even though
Okay.
they know that man is not good for them.
Oh yeah, that's just what it is.
And then I'm just like, and then you run to Facebook crying and doing all this, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
and I'm gonna explain that to you.
You got a good man right here, but you pass me
I'm
up.
gonna explain. I'm gonna explain it to you. Female nation. They don't. You gotta understand. Like they don't want. We're simple. They don't want something just plain. You gotta understand. You gotta spice it up sometimes. That's why you got a bad boy, because he's gonna act right for a little bit, and you're gonna fall in love with him, and then he's gonna take you on that roller coaster, and you just like love the thrill. You hate it, but at the same time, it gets you energized. It interests them because it's nothing. It's not the same. It's not the same. Like they get bored. That's where the phrase and term come from. Bored. Like you have a lot of married couples that's breaking up nowadays just because they got bored. Like they felt like they can have another option, and then once they leave the man, shit, they SOL. They're looking crazy.
But see,
that's just how it goes. That's how it goes, bro. Like some women gonna catch it, some women not.
And see, that's why I stopped dating women based on, you know, beauty or, you know,
beautiful
kind of
stuff, bro. Like everybody's beautiful, bro.
Right, and that's the thing though. But you know what I'm saying. Everybody got a type, and everybody likes certain things, and are attracted to certain looks.
I get that. Like for me, right? like for me, I like light skinned women. Like I either red or yellow. It doesn't matter. I listen. If she got a big forehead, that works for me too. Like and that's just what it is. I like short women. That's what it is. Like that's my type. I don't know what it is. Like just like I don't know. I like light skinned women since I was 2 years old.
And that's what I'm saying. So I'm trying to like look past like what I deem as like beautiful and all of that, and because what I'm starting to realize now is you can have a couple and both of them, you know, are, you know, beautiful individuals, you know, and they're not happy at all. You see what I'm saying? And you can have two people that you might look at and be like, you know, don't look the best or whatever, you know, and they're happy. So it's kind of like,
because they're like when you have a relationship, you gotta have like the foundation. The foundation is the actual friendship. That's why a lot of people become friends before they actually start dating each other. I know, like I know you,
and that's like I said, and that's what I'm looking for right now.
Like I know you, like we can be cool for a little while or whatever the case may be, but at the end of the day, like no man is just talking to a girl just to be talking to a girl. Like there's a few, like just as opportunistic as a woman can be, man can be too.
True.
Not to their level though. They on a whole other level. But you know the tendencies is still there. Like a man might want to be with a girl just to smash. Okay. Man might want to be with a girl just because she nurtures him a little bit. Okay. Might just like the girl company and just want to be around her. Like there's some guys out here that just want to just be around. I mean, that's what, of course, that's what the girl's looking for. There's some attention, somebody to be around, but you know, most of us guys is just like, yo, what's up with that?
Yeah, I'm looking for stability, man. I'm not trying to play no games or toxic stuff. But yeah, man. So I don't know, man. It's hard out here. Just know that it's hard out here.
That's a fact.
But like you said,
outside the women.
Yeah, right. Let's move on, cause
outside the women, man. As far as your passion, what is your passion?
Be real with you, man. It's just I think my passion is just being creative in general. You know what I'm saying? Like I like anything creative. You know. And that could be anything like music or, editing the videos or anything, man. Like, I even like putting fits together. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's a way to express myself, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I think that's what it is. You know.
But I ain't gonna lie, I got that low-key got the comfortable wear from you.
Um,
Because you know I used to wear a little bit of everything, but I was like the comfortable wear. I was like you can never go wrong with it. Sweatpants all times of the year, crop.
Well, I always been more casual. I like to dress up too now. Don't get me wrong, I do. But that's more of a special occasion thing, because I ain't gonna lie, after you put that on, you about ready to get up out of there, you know what I'm saying? Put those on, you about ready to get out of there as soon as you put it on.
A suit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. I done got into the suits, man. It's more of a business like thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is, boy. When I put that suit on, man, I feel like the man.
Right.
Boy. I feel like I'm running shit.
And it's good to be multifaceted, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know, have a range, you know what I'm saying? Don't
Yeah.
just be one kind all the time. So.
One dimensional.
Right.
Yeah, like, see, that's why I like to be like well rounded. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'll be a LeBron James. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Everything you want, I can get it to you.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as far as the videos and the editing and stuff, any new projects you was thinking about getting into?
Right now I've just been pretty much working on editing at the moment. I really haven't went out and shot anything, but pretty much people send me stuff, and you know I just edit it here at the house and you know do it that way. That's what I've been working on recently, but you know that music, you know, it's been itching at me lately. You know, get back in that booth and do something. You know,
Okay.
It's been itching at me. I ain't gonna lie.
You might as well drop you a little tape.
You know, and it's like at this point in my life, I got so many different lanes I can go any which way I want to go, but I know if I do this and I do, you know, come back, start making music and stuff, I want it to be a positive message. You know, I want it to be me, and I want it to be something I would listen to. I don't want it to be, put it this way, if I did it, it's going to be very genuine. It's not going to be no force trying to make it, none of that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to be myself and just, you know.
I can rock with that. I can definitely rock with that.
But I definitely got ideas, man.
I'm about to say that's how Trippie Redd started. He made music that he liked, and people just caught on after a while. Like, don't get me wrong, like,
and that's the best way to do it. You got to make your own lane. Like, over all these years, because you know I'm a student of the game. Like, even if I haven't really been in it, I still observe and watch and pay attention. So, over all these years, that's the main thing I learned. Anybody who comes up in this game and make it, well, I ain't gonna say anybody, but let's just say the people who come in and actually stay and have some staying power be people who create their own thing. Like, I remember back in the day, we was listening to Tyler, Creator, and all that. And look where he at now, because he created his own thing. You know, back then, people were looking at it crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
What the world this man got going on?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. His whole squad had bars, so.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
had bars. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know they had their own little thing going on, but I listened to the bars. I was like, yeah, the bars hard.
But you got to be different. That's the main thing. Like, you got to come at it at a different approach that people not used to seeing. Or another way is to revamp something. You know what I'm saying? Like, take a style that's already there, but that you like, and, you know, revamp it. You know, people do that too. But, you know, you got to be original. That's the main thing.
Oh, yeah.
Got to be original.
Because everybody, man, I think I was in the barber shop when I was like 6 or 7. And barber told me, yeah. She was like, yeah, I mean, the only thing the music industry is rewash.
Right, yeah.
Recycle.
Absolutely. You'll get the same kind of sound. Like, if you really think about Sexy Red, like how her music sound right now, that's really like Waka Flocka and all of that. You see what I'm saying? A lot of styles always kind of come back around, you know.
But I ain't gonna lie, she did make her own. Well, like she made her own style.
Yeah, I mean,
but
because nobody's doing it. That's how they do it. That's how you revamp something. Like, nobody's doing it, so I'm going to do it. And then that will look like I'm kind of the creator. But in reality, you just kind of took influences from all these other places. And, you know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people do. I mean, even if you look at like Gunna and people like that, yeah, it was new at the time, but in reality, you just kind of took some flows that Thug had did already and just made it your main flow. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, people do it all the time. You know, we're not going there because we're not about to talk about Drake, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right, leave Aubrey.
Yeah.
Leave Aubrey.
We're going to leave him alone. We're going to leave him
alone, bro.
That man that got flows from everywhere, but you know what I'm saying.
Listen.
You get
guess,
what I'm saying.
guess what? Guess what?
What?
He's still that nigga. He's still that nigga. I don't give a fuck.
You want to talk about it? We can
Bro,
talk about
we
it.
can talk about it.
We can talk about
Hey,
it.
that's my dude, bro. Listen, that's my dude. Through ups and downs, that's my dude, bro. I don't care.
This is how I feel about Drake. His early work, A+.
Yeah.
A+. Later work, mid. Because this is what.
Mid.
Let me tell you though, this is
Mid.
Look, if any, this. Let me tell you though.
God, no, he denied.
Let me finish. Because,
Bro.
let me finish. This the thing.
Yo.
This the thing. He come up with some good melodies every now and again.
Hey, now again.
Let me finish. And then he got some good bars.
Let me quiet down.
I mean, but we got he got some good bars every now and again. But overall, you got to be honest with yourself and say that it's mid because he's not talking about nothing. He's not really bringing nothing to the table. Be real. Be real.
Music though.
I'm not saying that some of the songs don't sound good. That's not what I'm saying.
Song.
Be real.
Yo.
Be real.
I'm a fan, bro.
Be
I'm
real.
not gonna lie, bro. I'm a fan.
For all the dogs, be real with me. You thought that was a good album. The whole album. I'm not talking about a couple songs here and there. I'm talking about the whole album. That's what I'm saying. You're only getting like a couple songs out of each album. That's what I'm getting.
I don't know, bro, but I'm kind of weird when I listen to music. Like something new will come out, and I don't want to listen to it right now. I want to listen to it later after everybody else.
I get that too. I'm like that too.
I don't know why it is, bro. I've always been like that.
I'm like that too because you don't want to follow the wave. You just want to do it organically, like on your own time. I'm like that too.
like for instance, I didn't like Chief Keef at first.
No, I ain't.
No, well, matter of fact,
always let it.
Man, matter of fact, it was you and Dane. Y'all came to the house. You was like, all right, you got some speakers in here, bro? I was like, yeah. All right, bro, put this Chief Keef on. He was like, bro, you're gonna have to listen to it 2 or 3 times to really like it, bro. I'm like, bro, all right. So I listened to it that first time. I'm like, yeah, what the fuck is this? Yo, what is this? What is this?
I always like.
And then I listened to it 3 more times. I was like, yo, this is fire. This is fire.
I'll never forget. He had that Back from the Dead mix. That was the one that put us on when we was still in high school. And we used to ride around that Back from the Dead mixtape. I forgot exactly what song, but it was one song that was really just like, okay, I like. But you know what really made me like that kind of music anyway was beats. You know what I'm saying? Because I was making
I ain't gonna lie.
It's the beats.
Bro, the beats was crazy.
The beats. But, and then if you really think about
and then the culture, I'm not gonna lie, the culture,
yeah,
because everybody wanted to be from Chicago and during that time period.
A little bit, you know, and I think,
that's where you seen Truly everywhere.
Oh yeah,
Truly Jean.
See, I think like I said, it was more for me. It was more so the beats and stuff, and like for example, Love Sosa. I thought that beat was so crazy when I first heard it.
I will still bump this to this day.
That's what I'm saying. I thought that beat was so crazy, and then another thing I liked about it too was how they came in like a wave. It was like him, Reese, Dirt, all them at one time. Fredo was really the standout. I ain't gonna lie, he was like
the cut.
Yeah, he was like the standout, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, man, Fredo, man.
But Chief Keef kind of led that, led the wave or whatever. But yeah, I remember them days. But yeah, so it always changes, man. Like everything, but it's always new when it first comes out.
Man.
Or think about even like G Herbo when they was coming out at that time. We was on that, that drill, was it kill shit?
Yeah.
Bro, we used to listen to that shit all the time.
Every day.
All the time. So yeah, but it's funny how we were able to listen to that kind of stuff and not become crash outs. And then nowadays, people hear this stuff and become crash outs. I don't get it.
Bro, I don't.
But I think it started, you know what I think it started with?
It started at home.
You know, no.
It started at the house, though.
Well, it do.
It started at the house.
It do start at the house. But it's a lot of influences. And you know, one of the biggest ones that I think really did it.
School?
No, I'm talking about a person.
Who?
You should know who I'm talking about.
Who?
It's only one person who can influence this whole generation of kids.
Oh, Future?
No.
Who?
NBA Youngboy.
Oh, yeah. Well, Future was more.
He was more our
time.
That's why our people are drug addicts like that, because we grew up on like drug addict type music. They growing up on crash out music. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference.
Yeah.
It's a big difference. That's why I feel like our generation is more like, you know, you got more like, you know, people doing pills and, you know, even just being potheads or, you know, drinking and stuff like that is because we grew up on that kind of music.
Don't turn up music.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah,
Think about it.
we did. Yeah, Juicy J too.
Think about it.
Boy.
Think about it. We grew up on a lot of part of music. Famous Dash, he came in.
Oh my! I ain't gonna lie. He was the man in 2016.
All that kind of stuff.
Oh God,
we grew up on all that kind of music. That's why, like, the generation before us look at us crazy because, you know, they grew up on more. It was still a little crazy, but it was a little bit more wholesome than what we got. You know.
Yeah, it was more love.
Yeah, right.
It was more love based.
Right.
And
you had
bars,
Cool J's and Will Smiths
yeah.
and bars,
and
Big Daddy
bars,
Kane's and stuff like. It won't, you know, in what we got pretty much. So.
And guess what? Before that time, the generation before them was looking at them crazy.
Yeah, right, absolutely.
It's a cycle.
It's a cycle, bro.
It's a cycle.
But let's be real though, like it ain't gotten worse though. It's gotten way worse now than it was before. Because before it was a little, like I said, it's almost like it was slowly, gradually building up to something. You know what I'm saying? And now we are where we at now, where everybody gotta be. Whereas before, when we was kids, we could walk around, leave the door unlocked. And ride the bike all the way up the road.
Yeah,
Ain't have to worry
I
about
was talking to my older cousins. They was like, man, you know, back in the day, it used to be like a group of 5.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like only 1 or 2 people that had a pole.
Mm-hmm.
Now everybody got like army assault rifles, and Dracos.
Everybody
I'm like, bro, is
artillery
it
at this point.
I'm like, bro, is it really that needed?
Yeah.
But then again, I also look at it like this. If we ever got invaded, bro, like, they gonna have a tough time trying to shoot everybody because you got everybody with guns. So you can play if you want to. You can if you pull up, if you do that. But yeah, if you can play if you want to. But nah, man, but I ain't gonna lie, it used to be terrible back in the day. The only thing is we have social media. I think it's just I think it was just damn near just as terrible.
I wouldn't say that. You know why I say that though? I wouldn't say that because, like I said, back then you could at least
Freaknik.
Well, this is what I'm saying. And I'm not talking about like the freaky stuff. I'm talking about
and also
I'm talking about like the hood stuff. I feel like that.
What?
Hear me out. They was more. It was more community based and stuff like that back then. You see what I'm saying? It was more like
it was though.
Community. It won't how it is now, where it's just like beefing, you know, over stuff that's happened over the years. You see what I'm saying? Now stuff that built up. Back then it was just.
But you see, the odd thing to me though is, the kids nowadays, they know, like really know. This is probably it's gonna be this generation and maybe the next generation of kids that is gonna be owning stuff, and their parents, you know, if they not, you know, set up correctly.
And I do see that too. But I also look at it like at what cost. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like, yeah, we do got a lot more, you know, people making money, like kids, you know, making some real money and stuff out here. But it's like, are you like forwarding the agenda, or are you, you know, trying to like help a little bit or something. But it seems like most people is like,
For
as long as I'm getting some paid, as long as I'm getting paid, fuck the generation. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's how it seems. It's almost like if I'm getting paid, fuck the generation. Because it just seems like they make them stupid. Even like I could go on all day about this stuff because you know what I'm saying. I be thinking about this stuff all the time. That's another reason why I really went out there like that because I was so focused on trying to be real and authentic and stuff that it's hard for me to kind of fake it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And unfortunately, that's kind of what people do a lot of the time. Is they fake it till they make it, you know what I'm saying? Or they try to portray a lifestyle that they really not living, or they, and in reality, you're not there yet, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, that's what made it hard for me was, trying to portray something that, it ain't even like I was trying to portray something I won't necessarily, but it was just, having to like be out there and put your face out there and, make it seem like you larger than life. In reality, I'm just like you.
But at the end of the day, that's how it is.
Right.
That's how it really is. Like Denzel Washington had they had a little interview with all like the top like actors and stuff like that, and he was just like, bro, like what I do is a privilege. He's like real hard stuff is like sending your kids to war or seeing your kids get shot. Like that's something hard. He's like, what I do is like a luxury. I thank God for it, but this is just a luxury. He's admitting that, hey, bro, I'm human too, bro. Like, right. It ain't really that special. I just was notified.
And I just feel like more people should be like that, where they just, I guess just understand where you're coming from and try to, help as much as you can, but it just seems like a lot of people get taken advantage of because, that dollar sign.
Sure.
That daggone dollar sign. But, like I said, I can go on all day about some daggone conspiracies and all of that.
Well, which?
Nobody want to hear that.
No.
Right, they don't want to hear
that. They clone on Tyrone.
Right, they don't want to hear none of that. You know what's funny? I still ain't seen that movie.
You tripping.
I still ain't seen it.
I need you to go see it.
See, we was just talking about this though, how we wait till the wave gone and then go back.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So, I mean, wave is about gone, but you got your, what they like to call woke.
See, I ain't seen it. Because I like to think for myself. I don't like for people to give me a prejudgment before I even go in there. I like to.
It's a good movie. You'll like it, and then it'll make you think.
Right, you be like that. Yeah. But I like stuff like that. I like movies that make you think, like, dang. Because honestly, I think they be trying to show us a little something in the movie.
No, they do.
They do. Like, think about, conspiracy go. I go all day, but, like, how they was making all them end of the world movies and stuff like that this year. And, and even, never mind.
They did it in 2012, too.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. And then, like, the bunkers and all of that, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking about all that.
I think that's fear tactic. It's a fear tactic, or they know something's coming. But, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, listen, this is how I look at it. If I can't control it, then what the fuck I'm worried about it?
That's what I'm saying. Look, I had to learn that the hard way. And this goes back to be careful when you opening them third eyes and all that. Because back in the day, I was really heavy on that, with the whole opening your mind and be woke and blah, blah, blah. But that's why they tell you got to know how to open and close it, because if not, you're going to be stuck looking paranoid and, like, what in the world? Like, they got robots over my house and stuff like that. I ain't never been that crazy. But I'm just saying, it happens to people now. It happens to people. So you got to be careful when you be, digging into that type of stuff. But,
yeah, but, hey,
but you should know the truth. You should know the truth.
Yeah, and that's another thing. My uncle told me, he was like, bro, whatever you seek in this life, seek the truth.
Right. You should know the truth.
Seek the truth.
Just don't necessarily, like you said, another thing, you shouldn't be scared of it either.
No, but because you gotta keep it real with yourself. Now, I had to get over that for myself, like being fearful.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's just be fearful for what? Bro, you only got one life, bro. Let's make it count.
Right.
Let's do what we can.
And bro. That's where I am now. Is like I'm very like, and that's why I be in the house, because I'm too Cause it's two different kinds of people. One life, live it up. I'm about to go out here and take every risk, every chance, do whatever I want to do out here. And then you got another person that's more like, I only got one life to live. I need to be safe and be careful and watch everything I do and move on the swivel. And that's how I am. I'm more like that, where I'm like you said, I don't even want to be in the room if I feel like tensions is high or I feel like something could even happen. You feel me? I ain't even want to be there. That's how I am. So it's like I feel like that does kind of limit opportunities and stuff like that sometimes.
It can, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
It can,
I agree. Like, matter of fact, back in the day, I had a chance to internship at a major studio in Atlanta, and this was back when I was making beats and stuff, but I didn't go because I felt like maybe I wasn't good enough, or, like I got in my own head, and I'm like, I gotta actually go to the studio, they gotta meet me, what if they don't like me, stuff like that. So, you gotta be careful.
But now, they hit you with something like that.
Yeah, I'm there instantly, because I'm like, now I see the opportunity. Back then, it was more like,
you had to get your confidence.
Right.
And I get that. And like I said, that starts at home.
Mm-hmm.
It all starts at home.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why, we have to be there for our community. Because that's where it really starts at.
Absolutely.
I know we got elections and stuff going on, but really, it starts with the community, bro. Because really, we run shit.
Right.
We run it. Like, if all of us say we not going to work, there ain't really nothing they can do. Listen, now,
that's a whole nother conversation.
Listen, I ain't trying to die now. Hey,
that's a whole
ain't
nother
no. See
what I'm saying? Because
I feel like that's for real.
We must rise.
See. All right,
how I feel.
All right, now.
We
listen,
must rise.
I gotta see a few $1 million before you try to get me knocked out, bro. Nah,
look, that's funny.
This is for real, bro.
Oh no, you right. They're gonna go.
Bro, I'm telling you. Yeah. I'm telling you, them peoples, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, they real. They real.
Yeah.
Like aliens, even aliens, they finally admitted the aliens was real.
Did they?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
They said it back in 2019, 2020. They said it.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, they said it was real. And so everybody they said it was crazy all that time. And now they get the last laugh.
You know what I'm saying? And that goes back to the conspiracy thing too, where I feel like they trying to start a civil war too.
Civil War
too
over here.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean that's just pushing. They trying to push the agenda.
That's how I feel. Never mind. See, I'm scared to go too deep because I don't want, like I said, I don't want nobody coming for you or nothing like that. But
I don't want nobody coming for you.
Right. Even that, you're right too, because then they could be like, let me go get him because he the one telling everything. Right.
Yeah, but anyway, it's cool,
Yeah, I really ain't tripping because this is stuff that's been talked about. It ain't like, I know some secrets that the government don't want you to know. No, it ain't nothing like that. But it's just more like common knowledge that a lot of people just don't, just don't want to pay attention to because it's like
it's comfortable with the truth
or with the lie. Put it that way.
Well,
comfortable with the lie because I definitely feel like they are trying to lower the population a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just leave that there.
Yep.
I'm just leave that there. Yeah. And it by any means possible, I should say.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna leave that there. But I do wanna have another conversation, bro. Like we should definitely link up again. But I do got to go, make that move.
Hey, I heard that.
Because my son, I gotta get my son at the wall.
Hey, fathers. Being a good father.
Yeah, he get out of school. But, I'm gonna make that move. But
yeah, that was an episode, my boy.
Appreciate y'all tuning in, you know what I'm saying? I really, like I said, I don't do the social media stuff, but if you do want to look me up, pretty much Young Peace, YONGPACE, and I got the Underground Rap Radar. You just spell it out, Underground Rap Radar. You'll find me.
All right, and this is a question that me and Quan is here with us today.
Mm-hmm.
He's at home, probably doing the father thing too.
Understandable.
Question that we normally ask, what's a hill that you overcame and a hill that you're trying to overcome?
Ooh, one that I'm willing to say on this camera.
I know. I feel like I said the question wrong, Quan. Don't.
I get
don't
what
hop on.
I get what you were saying. I like it because it go with the I get what you're doing there. Over the hill, right? Okay, all right. Okay. I can say over the hill. I'm for anybody who don't know, I'm a late bloomer. So, me finally being able to really say I'm independent and doing my own thing, and because I ain't gonna lie, times was hard. I was living with my people for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
But see,
on and off, anyway, I should say.
I ain't gonna, and this is another thing to add. There, to be honest with you, bro, this is just something I'm just observing. You really putting your kids at a disadvantage because stuff don't cost the same anymore. Back in the day, you could just go to a factory job, bro, have a family, and work that 40 hours and be cool. And if you wanted to work that 48, at 56, then that's fine too. You make a little extra money. But man, hell no, man. Stuff, man, the inflation is real.
Right.
Like, bro, no, bro. Like, it's better if y'all all stay in that same house and do get that house right, then move and do it that way if you're making a plan. But no, man, no. I think at least till they financially stable, but at least 25.
Yeah.
At least 25, bro.
Yeah.
At least 25.
So, but I finally did get out of there. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of myself about that. That's the hill I overcame because that used to make me so depressed, bro. Like being, 25 or older and still being at your people's crib, bro. Like that's embarrassing, bro. Like, you feel me? Like other people. But to be fair, the internet, bro. That's what fuck people love. I don't know nobody's situation. They could be living with their grandmas and I don't even know. You feel me? So,
but most people are. I mean, that's the reality.
That's
But
what I'm saying. So,
the internet, man.
It make people think people bigger than what they are. That's what I'm saying. Once I figure all that fake stuff out, that's what made me kind of back away from all that. Like, oh, so this you on the internet, but in real life you this person? That made me like, okay.
Yeah. Like I've ran across a few people.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like I look at some people that's like really popular in Roxborough or really popular.
But then when you meet them in public, they really not even like that. Like the way that they portray themselves anyway on the internet.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, listen, there's some girls like I ran across like down Facebook, like they look good and stuff. Like even back in the day, like really back in the day, like I run across a girl, she looked good on Facebook. I'm like, dang, I ain't gonna lie, you know what I mean?
There's a lot of that too.
So then I'll see the girl in person, I'll be like,
There's a lot of that too.
wow.
That's a whole nother conversation. There's a lot of that too.
I'm like, wow.
And I didn't even realize that a lot of people be using filters, bro.
Bro.
I didn't know.
What? You didn't know? They've been using
It took me so long to figure that out.
They use the filters for
I'm talking about for the smooth skin stuff.
Yeah.
It took me so long to figure that out.
Yeah.
And then, you dating and stuff, you just start to realize you like, hold on. So you can make yourself look.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because usually I would think if you did put a filter on there, it's going to make you look completely different. Like, you're going to be able to tell night and day. But no, they got good with it now.
Yeah.
They got good with it now.
Yeah.
Where it's like make it look kind of natural, but it really ain't. It's just moving that skin out.
Yeah.
And then you see him in person, you're like, hold on, you got it.
Yeah.
What you
Rough with it. Rough with it. Yeah.
You like, dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
And you said the hill that you're trying to overcome.
Oh, okay. So that was all right. So the one I'm trying to overcome would be, let's see. I guess just continuing to grow, man, and just I feel like I'm on a good trajectory right now, And one thing I learned that I will pass this knowledge on is what helped me to start growing is breaking out of the bad cycle. And you know what that cycle is for you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own cycle that they go through where maybe they're doing something for a few months, they realize it ain't working, and they stop. And then they try it again, and then they do it for a few months, and they stop. And then they, you know, whatever that is for you, you know what I'm saying? Whether that be a relationship or, you know, a job or anything, you know. Once you break out of that and realize, okay, this isn't good for me, and then move on to something else, and, you know, stop giving that thing your energy, that's when you're going to start, you know, seeing that growth and seeing that, you know.
I say one thing for me. Well, now that I got my time, bro, is just using it and utilizing it and being effective with it. Because here soon,
I'm with that too.
Here soon, I'm looking to not have a job. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Like actually, businessman, man. I'm running my own stuff, and that's the overall goal. Because listen, well, I can't say I'm not gonna stop working soon.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I'll take that back. Yeah.
No, I get what you're saying too.
Because it's like I don't have to work as hard. I'm pushing to not work as hard. I'm still gonna work.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm not gonna
saying.
work as hard and just work more effectively,
Right.
more smartly.
I get exactly.
You know what I mean? And
I get what you're saying.
Because I'm looking to do some over the top. Like he really just did that, like out the random, out the wazoo. That's where my mind is.
I'm with you on that because you know what's funny is I was thinking that too was because like I'm a manager or whatever, so me becoming a manager and doing the manager duties or whatever, it's also giving me insight on the whole business as a whole. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's helping me to have that business, that boss mentality pretty much.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's helping me to say, oh, okay, well this kind of how they run theirs. I can apply some of these same things to my own business and stuff like that. Because really, there's another major key I'm about to give y'all is the biggest thing for a business to really strive, if you really want your business to thrive, customer service is that's like above everything. The way you treat your customers and your clientele or whatever, the way you treat them, that's what really matters. And mind you, this means even when they may not do something they may do something you don't like or something like that, you still got to kind of operate under that business mentality of, okay, I'm still a business. I can't take this personal. I got to still run it like a business.
Yep, I had to get out of doing that too.
Mm-hmm.
Mixing like business and feelings.
Right.
You can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot do that.
Yep.
Business is business. Period. At the end of the day.
Yep.
That's what it is. At the end of the day.
Yeah, and it takes a lot of hard decisions.
Man, what? And I know. Some decisions cut people out your life.
Yeah.
Some people, like some decisions, man. Like you be sitting there, you question yourself sometimes. You just be like, maybe I shouldn't have did that. Of course, you know you're gonna still stay 10 toes down with what you did, but then you think can be like, could I handle that a little bit better?
Right.
And that's how that's just how you get better too.
Yeah. But I do got to slide though.
Yes,
I
sir.
gotta get up out of here.
It was a pleasure, man. It was a
Yeah.
pleasure.
For
We're
sure,
gonna do this
for sure.
again. And we out.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one right now. That's gonna be a good one.